Okay, so set and interval notation, and we've done for just regular inequalities. Now we're going to do it for compounds. It's honestly pretty straightforward, so this shouldn't be too long. All right, so I gave you a problem, and you solved it. This is your solution, and this is your graph. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make sure you're drawing these graphs too in your notes. We're going to go ahead and write interval and set notation. So my interval notation, remember interval is the one with the infinities. I start with this dot, okay? So I start with that dot. It's a parenthesis because it's an open circle at -4, and then it's all going towards negative infinity. Over here, it's an open circle, so it's a parenthesis again, starting at 2, going towards positive infinity. So I have those two. Now this is a union, remember, because this is an or. Ors go away from each other. So if this is a union, I would just rewrite them as negative infinity, comma, -4, union u to infinity. All right, and then my set notation is just like what I did for my regular one variable inequalities. I take the solution, I use my brackets, m for all m greater than 2, or m less than -4. That's it. All right, example 2. Once again, this is my solution. This is my graph. All right, so let's do the interval. My interval notation, I start at that point, -1. It's a closed circle, so it's a bracket. And then I stop at 1. It's a closed circle, so I got another bracket. And that's it. There's no positive infinities because I don't have any arrows. This is just a segment on the number line. And then my set notation, I can actually write this two ways, but the preferable way is just to take my solution. So I would say x for all x. Now, look, I can't put x for all x because that doesn't make sense right there, right? So I have to break this back up. So this would be x -1 and x less than 1. So then I would just write it like that. So x for all x is greater than or equal to -1, and x is less than or equal to 1. All right, 2 more examples, and then you got your practice problems. All right, so the top is the graph. The second is the solution. Let's go ahead and go to interval. I start here. It's a closed circle, so it's a bracket, -3, going towards negative infinity. Over here, it's an open circle, so parenthesis, 4, going towards positive infinity. This was an or, so I know it's a union. Therefore, my interval notation is negative infinity, -3, union 4 to positive infinity. My set notation is k for all k is less than or equal to -3, or k is greater than 4. And last one. Okay, the top is my graph, the second is my solution. Let's go ahead and make that solution. Let's break it up. So this would be k -5, it's greater, and k is less than or equal to 2. Okay, so let's start with my interval notation. I start at the point -5. It's an open circle, so parenthesis, and I stop at 2, and it's a closed circle, so bracket. For my set, I would say k for all k greater than -5, and k less than or equal to 2. And there you go. Here's your practice problems. This should be number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, and and 6. Alrighty.